is Sunday evening and I am in the mood to actually do a little bit of decluttering. So I need to declutter different parts of my house, not everywhere. My closet for the most part is pretty good. Everything that I have here are things that I do use and that I wear, but some of my drawers need to be just kind of rearranged and more organized. Also, there are some spots in my kitchen that I definitely do need to declutter, like in our kitchen cabinets. There's one part of my kitchen I'll show a little bit later that has, it's kind of just like a catch-all. Like I have decorating items, I have, plastic utensils for when we have parties, random barbecue things, a lot of stuff that we use for like parties and barbecues and stuff, just jam-packed in there. So I need to go in there and just clear it out, declutter, and organize it so it is way nicer. But today, this evening, I'm actually going to do my this drawer in my dresser here in my closet. So this evening, I'm only gonna do this bottom drawer. So this is where I keep all of my leggings, my shorts, and my well, that's it, just leggings and shorts. And as you can see, it's all just kind of thrown in here. And there's stuff at the bottom that I'm forgetting about. So I want to go in here, declutter if I need to. I don't really know if there'll be anything that I do need to declutter. I know that there's a couple pairs of shorts towards the bottom that don't fit me anymore, but definitely just want to get this a little more visually appealing and a little bit more organized. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, I'll come back and show you guys the end result. So you can see all we have here. So just a bunch of random stuff. So I'm gonna go through and, well, first I gotta clean this. I'm gonna wipe this out, and then I'm gonna go through and start putting these back, and then of course declutter the ones that I don't need anymore. So after going through everything, I am actually not really getting rid of too many. I found these buried at the bottom. So these are super nice shorts. They're from Banana Republic. I actually bought them at Costco though, and I don't think I've ever worn them. I remember I bought them last year because we were going on vacation to Orlando, Florida for a family reunion, and I needed some more shorts because Florida is hot, and I found these at Costco, and I don't even think I wore them on the trip. Maybe I wore them once, and that is the only time, but they are way too big for me now since I lost the weight that I lost recently. So I'm just gonna fold these up. I'm not gonna declutter them. I have a space in my house where we have some storage where I keep some of the pants that don't fit me anymore, because the mistake I made decluttering the last time, because I have gone through like a serious major declutter and kind of like minimizing my wardrobe. A couple years ago, I did that, and I realized that there were some things I kind of regret letting go of, because I got to the point where I was like thinking of them like, oh, it would have been nice if I kept this piece of clothing. I know a lot of people, they say a lot that you should only have clothes in your closet that fit who you are right now and fit your lifestyle right now. And I do agree with that, but I also think that it's okay to maybe not completely let go of stuff, because weight fluctuates. This time last year, I was not motivated to lose weight, and then something just changed and I got super motivated, and then I lost the weight. Now, a bunch of my pants don't fit me anymore, and some of the things that I had before that were too small for me, I kind of wish I held on to them because I could actually fit them now versus having to go buy, new pairs of pants now. So anyways, I'm gonna hold on to some of those pants that I again have stored over there, and same with these, because these are super nice. And if I, end up going up again in weight, my husband and I are trying to get pregnant, so I'm like, let me just keep some of these clothes, because who knows, maybe I will need them. So this is the only thing. Everything else I'm gonna keep. So now I'm just gonna fold them up really nice, try to coordinate them in some way, and go from there. So fun fact, these shorts, these Nike men's basketball shorts I've had since high school. I wore these in high school. I ran track and field and I still have them. These are, I don't wear them in public. I literally just wear them when I'm at home lounging around. But it's funny because this is the oldest article of clothing I own that I have had the longest. And they are still going strong. Like, they don't even look like they're that old, but they are well over 20 years old, which is crazy to say. So I wanted to come over here and just do a little get to know me. Again, I'm new to YouTube, and if you are new to my channel, I am Kirsten. I'm a stay-at-home mom to a toddler girl who is 19 months, and my husband and I have been married for about 13 years. We're actually going to be celebrating our 13-year anniversary in just a few days. But why I started YouTube is since becoming a mom, I left work and have been a full-time stay-at-home mom. My husband and I have a business together that we built together, and prior to becoming a mom, I was very involved. I was going to the office every day. I was running right alongside my husband, but my greatest desire was to be a stay-at-home mom. And we went through a lot of infertility challenges and actually ended up adopting our daughter. So my daughter's adopted, and it was just the greatest blessing for us because we went through a lot of adversity, a lot of challenges that were very difficult. Even in the adoption process, I'll probably do a whole nother video on that. But after becoming a mom, I pretty much went into full-time stay-at-home mom mode and have just been enjoying it. But now that she's getting older, I am getting to the point where I'm looking for other things to do, and YouTube has always been something kind of on my heart and on my mind. And the cool thing about making YouTube videos about my life is that I'm still able to be a mom. I'm pretty much just, again, recording what I do anyway. So I feel I'm able to stay in my soft girl era and not be in the hustle of traditional business, but still find ways to make additional income for my family. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So I just folded everything up, and these are in different piles or categories. So these are all black leggings. I wear these, just at home, to the gym, running errands. So these are all the ones that I wear the most. These are more leggings, but my colored ones that I wear to the gym. And then I have some other ones over here. These are all my denim shorts. These are non-denim shorts. These are more non-denim shorts here, but these are more like workout stuff. So this is stuff that, again, I would wear to the gym. And then these are what I call my home shorts. I do not wear these ones in public. These are just what I wear at home to lounge around. And then I have a couple of random things here. This is actually a tennis skirt that I got a couple years ago when my husband and I were in Hilton Head for a business retreat. One of our friends loves pickleball, and he organized us to have a pickleball lesson. So of course I had to go buy a pickleball outfit. And then these are bike shorts, like padded bike shorts. You could see that it has the pad on the inside, like this thick pad. I used to actually bike a lot, but I haven't in a while, but it is something that I want to get back into. I'm just going to now put them in the drawer and see if I can do it in such a way where I can still mostly see everything and it's not too disorganized like how it was before. All right, so this is what I got. So hopefully it looks a little better. Looks a little better to me. Definitely more organized. So I decided to put all my black leggings on top because I tend to reach for them the most. But all my colored leggings are right underneath, stacked the same way. So all I have to do is just, pull these out, and then I can pull one of those if I need it. And then I can see all the shorts here. These are all the other non-denim shorts and gym shorts that I have. And yeah, that's about it. You ready for breakfast? What are you eating? Where did you? Speaking of old food. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. If I look tired, it's because I am. Went to bed, not super late, but my daughter woke up a little earlier than usual. She woke up at like 5:30 or I woke up. I can't even tell who wakes up first sometimes. I just hear her on the baby monitor and then, yeah, I'm up. It's gonna kind of take you throughout my day. And I do need to do some laundry today. I'm gonna go on a walk today. And I need to get back on track this weekend. I went to a festival and ate some things that I was not supposed to eat, that are not in my low carb diet that I'm supposed to be on right now. So I'm really gonna be getting back on track today. We went grocery shopping yesterday, so I was able to get a few things, but really wanna kind of clear out my system because we do have some things coming up. Our anniversary's in 2 weeks, so I know I'm gonna want to not indulge. I don't plan on like going crazy or anything, but obviously we'll be eating out more. We're gonna go on a weekend getaway. And then about a week after that, or 2 weeks after that, we have a business trip to Vegas. So just, you know, a lot of stuff coming up. So I want to make sure that I reset my body, I stay on track so that if I, you know, have a cheat meal or something in these events we have coming up, I won't feel so bad. This is just a friendly piece of advice that if you are also following a diet, a way of eating, you know, some type of health plan, and you mess up, don't dwell in it. Move on, just reset the next day. There's no point or there's nothing helpful about kind of just beating up on yourself, and don't let it turn into a thing that just keeps going. So again, I went to the festival this weekend on Saturday, indulged a little bit, ate some things I wasn't supposed to eat, but it is what it is. I had a good time. Now I get to just restart myself and keep going. Time for... Yes, baby. It's time for breakfast. Oh, also forgot to mention, my husband actually comes back tonight. Yay! So I mentioned in one of my last videos that he's been out of the country for about 2 weeks, and he finally flies back tonight. So I'm really excited about that. I'm especially excited for baby girl because she loves her dada and she gets sad when she was FaceTiming him sometimes. So that's gonna be nice to have him back home. It's a waterfall. Wow.
Oh, touch it. Touch it.
Yes. Are you going to help me fold, or are you just going to make a mess for me? Hmm? What are you doing? Isn't this outfit cute? I got this for my daughter for 4th of July. I found it at Marshall's is where I found this. So cute. Mm-hmm. Where's the shirt that goes with this? Oh, I found it. Here it is. So I mentioned earlier that my husband comes back to town today. He lands super late tonight. He forgot to block off his calendar that he would be traveling today and apparently has a meeting this afternoon. So he needs me to step in and cover for him. So wasn't planning on that, but now I have to actually look somewhat decent since I have this meeting. And yeah, so I have to get ready for that. Good morning. So I just got done with the grocery store, needed to get a few things. We were out of milk for my daughter, so wanted to run in and get that. Also got a couple steaks because you know I love my steak. And I do need to make a trip to Costco, but I'm gonna wait on that. So now I am actually gonna run into Ross because I don't need anything for sure. The only thing that I'm looking for right now is just a hat for my daughter because it's summer now, and it feels like every time I go out somewhere and we're like, you know, at a festival or something, it's like, oh, we need a hat for the baby. So I've yet to get one. So I'm just gonna run into Ross because it's right here and just see if they have anything. And then I'd also like to get a visor for myself because I like to wear my hair in a high bun sometimes. And then when I get braids in the summer, sometimes it's just easier to wear a visor versus a baseball cap. So let's run in here real quick and see what they have. Is that okay? All right. Yes? Yes, we got to put your shoes back on. This is cute. Don't touch anything. Thank you. This is cute. Like those shoes? How cute are these little Michael Kors loafers? She definitely does not need shoes right now, but these are so cute. You like those ones? I think those are for boys. So they didn't have anything at Ross. There is an Old Navy right next door too, but it doesn't open until 10. So I'm just gonna head home and I'll try again another day and maybe look at like Marshalls or something. Okay, so we just got back home. I'm gonna do a quick little haul, show you guys what I got. So first I got some more chicharrones. If you've seen any of my last short where I actually followed a recipe on how to make a pizza crust only using animal products, so it's ultra low carb and meat based, and so I like getting these for that. I also want to make some nachos. I was like, well, that's something I haven't made, so I want to get some ground beef and use these to make like the massive plate of nachos. My husband loves nachos, so that's something I can do. Also got milk for my daughter. So I buy A2 milk for her. If you're not familiar with A2 milk, I believe, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but cows naturally produce A2 milk, or A2 cows are like natural cows, but through like genetic modification and stuff like that, that's how we came up with A1 cows. So majority of the milk that we see in stores is from A1 cows, but A2 is easier to digest. So when we were transitioning our daughter from formula to milk, she didn't tolerate the regular whole milk very well, but I started using A2 milk and there was a massive difference and she digested it just well. So hint, if you are in a similar state and have a baby that doesn't tolerate whole milk very well, I would definitely recommend to try A2 milk. I know goat milk is another good one, but obviously it's pretty expensive. This is a little more affordable. And then got some smoked turkey legs for my husband. He loves smoked turkey, so I got that for him. It was pretty inexpensive. Also got some turkey bacon for him. I eat regular bacon because I eat pork, but he doesn't eat pork. And then got some ribeye steaks. So they had them on sale. These 2 bone-in ribeyes came to $26.44, so not bad. About $13 for each steak, so you know, not terrible. I do like to get my steaks from Costco because it's more cost efficient, I believe, but wasn't at Costco, so got these for now. So since hubby is back home, that means that I got to get to cooking again, cooking a lot more than how I was cooking the past couple weeks since he's been gone. So I'm gonna go ahead and make him some barbecue chicken so he can have some good food to eat for the rest of the day. All right, so the chicken is seasoned. I'm just gonna stick that in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour and then uncover it, add some barbecue sauce, put it back in, let it broil, and that's about it. Simple barbecue chicken. All right, this is the finished product. Smells so good. All right, I'm going to chow down. I also made my favorite, a Cobb salad that I have here. So the baby is napping, so I have a few minutes to enjoy my food before she wakes up, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I think I'm also gonna just end the vlog right here. So thank you for joining me. Please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It'll really help me out. I'm new to YouTube, so really trying to grow this thing, but I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.